Listen, most individuals have a tough time getting rid of love handles and getting rid of that belly fat, so they go to extreme lengths such as starving themselves each and every single day. First of all, I gotta be real here and I have to discuss the elephant in the room. I have to discuss the hard truth of how we develop these love handles and belly fat.
With my mug on me. Oh, DD, oh, what it is? Oh, DD, what it is?
How we develop love handles and fat around our stomach was by stuffing our face all the time, consuming way too many calories, and not moving enough. So I'm gonna provide you guys with 5 simple steps to help get rid of the love handles and belly fat. And then after that, I'm gonna take you guys inside the gym for a lower body workout so you guys can see exactly how I burn these calories and really keep that belly fat down. Let's get straight into it. So first things first with nutrition, do not just drop your calories. I see so many people have too much of a calorie deficit and they go way below their maintenance and they're consuming only 1,500 calories and they're going 1,000 below their maintenance. That's too drastic of a weight loss goal. You want to typically aim to at least lose 1 pound a week. Some of you guys are going in this heavy calorie deficit and that's not sustainable, and that forces you to binge eat. So like I used to do that before, where I would go into a crazy calorie deficit and I would only consume 1,700 calories, 1,800 calories. And my body noticed the change immediately, and then the next thing you know, before you know, now I'm out running to 7-Eleven or I'm eating pancakes and I just want to eat everything. You want to make sure you start slow and understand that it's a process, and the goal is to just make sure you're losing 1 pound a week. That way you may not have to cut your calories too much. The less you have to cut your calories, the more realistic and the more feasible it's going to be to hit those goals. And listen, the body prefers to store fat around the abdomen, especially for men and women after menopause. So typically, as soon as you gain weight, the first place you're going to start to gain weight is in their stomach. And actually, when we're losing weight, you actually lose weight in your face or your arms or your chest. You'll notice that a lot easier. Typically, the last place people lose weight are going to be their abs and their legs. So it's very easy to put the weight on and it's very hard to get rid of it. Just being 300 to 500 below my maintenance was sufficient enough for me to lose that weight. And honestly, that's more sustainable, and that way you can still allow your body to have carbs. Because you hear so many people say, oh, like, I'm going to cut out my carbs. Me personally, I'm not cutting out my carbs. I need my carbs for energy. So we have to make the diet as sustainable as possible. So that's why you don't want to go in too much of a calorie deficit. So that's something that's maintainable and manageable is being anywhere from 300 to 500 calories, really making sure you're moving that body each and every single day. Something that I do whenever I'm on a weight loss journey, I find healthy alternatives. So I do a lot of different things, such as the Legion cookie bar. These are cookie dough bars. So this helps me stick to my diet, having my Legion cookie protein bars. These have about 20 grams of protein in it per bar. The taste is incredible, and this allows me to stick to my diet while also still being able to enjoy, my chocolates. I have a nice sweet tooth, so these are all the protein that I use. And they even have protein powders such as cinnamon flavors. So these are nice healthy snacks that can help during those times when I'm having those cravings and I want something sweet. This is what I'll do. And actually, the link to this is in the description below. Use the code word CHIEF and you'll get 20% off. So listen, guys, you want to make sure that you're lifting weights. Lifting weights is going to allow you to increase the size of your upper back and your shoulders, which is going to allow your waist to appear a lot thinner. You even notice that with women. When women lift weights, they do lat pull downs. They're working their back out. It gives them that nice slim hourglass shape. So I always tell, especially my female clients that I work with, I always tell them to make sure they're lifting weights, especially hitting that back and that shoulders. That's why I highly encourage things such as doing a lot of leg lifts and even jumping rope, because those are high intensity exercises that are going to allow you to burn a lot of fat, and because that can allow you to burn up to 300 to 400 calories, and that's going to increase your calorie deficit, which is going to overall result in you losing more weight. Because remember, when you lose weight, you don't just lose weight in one part of your body, you lose weight all throughout your body. So that's why you have to implement different strategies. Lastly, it's important to make sure you're lifting weights while you're on a calorie deficit, because you have to send a response to your body. By lifting weights, that sends a message to your body to retain your muscle. When you're in a calorie deficit and you're not lifting weights, your body's going to get rid of fat and it's going to get rid of muscle, and that's going to cause you to springboard right back and gain the weight. Because now, once you start to lose weight and you start to get rid of that fat and you start to retain your muscle, it's actually going to be easy for you to keep the weight off, because your body burns more calories the more muscle that it has on your frame. Lifting weights on average can burn up to 1.7 calories per woman and 3 calories for men, totaling 70 to 200 calories burned per workout. Men are able to burn a higher amount of calories because men typically hold more muscle on their frame. So another way to really help combat weight loss is by implementing jogging or cycling. This can allow you to burn 10 to 20 calories per minute. This will help increase the calorie deficit without reducing your calories. Also, guys, you want to implement things such as jogging or cycling or even jump roping, because that's going to help really get rid of that visceral fat. But visceral fat is a layer underneath your skin, and that layer can really wrap around your organs and cause a lot of health conditions down the line in the future. So I highly recommend implementing cycling, jogging, jump roping, those intense exercises that are going to help get rid of the visceral fat, because that's going to save you down the line so you don't have health conditions as you get older. So I have a question for you all. Do you think it's easier to cut your calories, so consume less food, maybe cut your calories by 100, or do you think it's easier just to increase physical activity? Let me know what you guys think in the description below. Now, honestly, as you start to make improvements and you start to lose weight, you're gonna realize that your body is gonna wanna move less. So I highly recommend using an app such as the Pacer app that counts your steps and counts your activity, so you can know exactly how many steps you're getting each and every day and just how much movement you're getting throughout the day, or even using a tool such as the Apple Watch, because the Apple Watch shows you like how many calories you're burning during your workout, because research shows you start to move less when you have a 10% fat loss. So guys, when you implement these techniques, you will lose weight and you will start to notice a change, but you may start to plateau, meaning either you're gonna have to cut more calories or increase more activity. So for me personally, I like to cut my calories last. That's my last mechanism. I'll try my best to just move more. Guys, we have a lot of hours throughout the day. We have the weekend. So typically I'll even increase cardio, and I may go for a 30-minute jog, or I'll start to jump rope. I'll jump rope for 30 minutes and I'll start to go on long walks. I'll do anything I need to do to not cut my calories, okay? Because I like to eat my food. I don't want to just give my food away. So I will cut my calories at a last resort or towards the end of my weight loss journey. That's when I will cut my calories, but I typically try to stay away from that, and I just try to increase more activity. Or something else you could do is I'll make sure that my last meal is at 6 o'clock, and I'll make sure not to eat at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. because I've noticed that whenever I eat later, the later I eat, the easier it is for the food to stick to me. But by me eating earlier, by me having my last meal at 5:30 and I cut off at 6 o'clock, then that allows my body to process the food a lot more and get it out of my system by the next morning. This is very, very crucial. I need you guys to listen in very closely. After you do lose the weight, you finally get the weight off, like I've gotten the weight off, and you want to maintain it. Maintaining, you know, visible abs is something that is very difficult. So you should be proud of where your progress is. I'm very happy with my physique and the work that I've put in. And to maintain this physique is very challenging at times, especially when you want to eat. Having this type of physique, you can't consume too many calories. Like you can't consume 3,000 calories. People are not lean all the time. People usually get beach ready. So I just highly recommend, you know, find a healthy balance to get your physique, and also realize you're a lot better than where you were when you first got started, because you did have love handles, you did have belly fat. So when you implement these steps, you will get rid of that. To stay shredded year round, it's very hard, and guys who do that are either genetically blessed, you know, like myself.
Stop the cap.
I'm just playing. Or they're very, very disciplined and they don't discuss the challenges. And we're actually about to head straight over to the gym. We got a crazy leg workout. Make sure you guys stay tuned to watch this leg workout so you can see exactly how I'm able to burn a tremendous amount of calories. Let's get straight into it. Hey, listen, so whenever we're doing our leg press and we really want to hit the hamstring, make sure we keep our feet high and wide. That's gonna really target those hamstring muscles. Yes, sir. I had to bring my bodybuilding friend out, J-Bull. Let's get that work.
So we're gonna do some RDLs on the pitch shark machine. What we're doing is kind of keeping our torso kind of steady and stiff, and just getting that full stretch when we bend down to target the hamstrings. And you don't want to arch your back too much so you don't injure your lower back.
Hey, yo, that was some crazy work right there. But we working, man. We ain't making no excuses. We loading up on the weight and we're really pushing ourselves. That's how you're gonna grow and really develop your glutes, your hamstrings, and really build an amazing physique, is by really getting in the gym, progressive overload, increasing the weight week after week, y'all. That's how you're gonna get them gains. Woo! All right, man, workout complete, man. I hope y'all really enjoyed the workout. It was a crazy leg workout. And that's how we push ourselves. You know, we're lifting heavy weights, and that really allows us to burn a ton of calories and making sure we're always doing progressive overload, increasing the weight each and every week. And also, guys, making sure you're implementing those 5 steps that I showed you guys. And that's going to be how you're going to really get rid of those love handles and get rid of belly fat and stay shredded. J-Bull, thanks for coming out and getting that workout in with me. And listen, guys, make sure you guys check out my free fitness ebook. Email me the word ebook and I'll provide you with a fitness plan, as well as ensuring you guys check out the Legion supplements. Code CHIEF for 20% off. I highly recommend checking out the cookie dough bars and the protein shakes. The flavor is phenomenal. So make sure y'all tap in. And listen, y'all, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. CP Nation, we out.